Hello everyone and welcome to yet another World of Warcraft Classic stream, where today I am wanting to return to Northrend and continue with my leveling on this paladin character that I did a Burning Crusade stream on, I don't know, 2 months ago maybe, I'm not 100% sure, where I went through some of the Burning Crusade while we are in Cataclysm Classic, and today I want to go ahead and go through some of Wrath of the Lich King while we are in Cataclysm Classic, where of course Wrath of the Lich King is one of my favorite, if not my favorite eras of World of Warcraft, and I'm very sad that we don't have a permanent like Wrath of the Lich King servers. And I've been really wanting to return to Northrend because I've been doing a lot of Cataclysm oriented stuff in the old world and in the brand new Cataclysm zones, so I thought it would be nice to go ahead and take some time to explore Northrend, where I have explored pretty much all of like the big parts of Northrend on my Alliance character, where I went through as a human warrior and also did some stuff on a Draenei Shaman, and I did some stuff on my like main Orc Death Knight character. But I want to go ahead and explore Borean Tundra from the perspective of a Horde character, where I have done it as an Alliance character in Borean Tundra, and I have kind of explored Howling Fjord as an Alliance character. I've done that, but I've kind of explored it as a Horde character a little bit, where I ran through all the zone, or like areas of the zone, and I kind of looked at some like the bigger spots, but I didn't do too many quests there, but I did a lot of the quests as an Alliance character, so I feel pretty good with that, where I kind of want to take the Zeppelin into Warsonghold, but we can teleport there if we wanted to, which is something that was implemented into the game during Wrath of the Lich King Classic, because like the boats and the Zeppelins were like really buggy during the launch, so they kind of just added this as like a way to fix that, to just let people teleport to like the Northrend zones from like old world zones, but they never removed it. So let's go ahead and take that because I don't want to wait. Since we are on a wyvern, we could go ahead and fly normally, and of course we have Bolvar 4 Dragon here instead of Arthas Menethil being the Lich King. And it's interesting that they changed like the loading screen art for Northrend like that. But if you just fly over here really quickly, we can see where the Zeppelin comes in, where I think in Cataclysm Classic the Zeppelin flight path is actually like a lot shorter, where normally it would like come in like over the ocean or whatever, but I think it like spawns right at the gate here. But of course Borean Tundra is a really cool zone, and I think it's a little underrated because it's probably maybe the second least, or maybe the straight up least popular zone in Wrath of the Lich King, the other contender being Zul'Drak, as far as like the community perceptions of zones in Wrath of the Lich King goes. But honestly, I really like this zone. I think Zul'Drak might be my least favorite. Storm Peaks is kind of up there. But honestly, that's just like ranking them. I don't think any of the zones are below like a B tier if you go on a tier list. But of course we have Sorrowfang and Garrosh Hellscream, which is so fun. Garrosh being the current War Chief of the Horde in the Cataclysm expansion. And there's that old like Wild Krindor skit or whatever where Garrosh in Northrend tells you to go speak to Garrosh in Orgrimmar and Cataclysm, and then Garrosh in Orgrimmar and Cataclysm tells you to go speak to Garrosh in Wrath of the Lich King here in Warsonghold, which is kind of just fun. But I think we need to fly up. Oh, we go right here, Warsong Recruitment Officer, right where we spawned. You can go ahead and turn this in, and then we can speak to Garrosh Hellscream, so I guess I should have talked to him first. Let's come down here, where we got a really cool war map here of Northrend, which I actually really like this map. And if you take like a moment to look at it, we have Borean Tundra, kind of, where we have Valiant's Keep and Warsonghold, and then there's a bunch of Scourge forces right here. And then if you come over to the, oh, I love the Zeppelin too, just flying right there. But then we have like the Scourge markers over here at whatever this Scourge stronghold is, and then also here in a Dragonflight there's a bunch of Scourge. But then we see, what's the town? We have Winterhold. I forget the name of the Horde town, like Smite School or something, I don't know. But then in Howling Fjord, we got all of these banners here as well. with the Horde shields and the Alliance shields. Just really, really cool. Anyways, Garrosh, Overlord of the Warsong Offensive, Hellscream's Vigil. Now we have High Overlord Sorrowfang, the Defense of Warsong Hood. Which honestly, Warsong Hood is really cool. Like, this is just like one detail of this area, but like, I really like this throne here. And of course we got this, all the weapon racks everywhere, because this is the starting point for the Warsong Offensive into Northrend. We got the stables here with some Warsong wargs. But then I remember, like, as a kid, I thought this area was like so cool because it's like so immersive, and honestly it is really cool. But you got like all these blacksmiths, and you got like the forges and the anvils, and you just got these stacks of like bars right here that the blacksmiths are using to forge like weapons and armor. And we have this blacksmith we can talk to buy some armor and some shields. Then you just got like stacks of supply crates and like all these like bottles right here, some chainmail. You got our inn, and then on the other side is kind of the same thing, but it's more engineering, where we got all these goblins. Of course, these goblins are introduced in Lich King, but we don't see goblins as a playable race for the Horde until Cataclysm Classic. Arga, off-duty battle guards. But let's go ahead and go out of Warsong Hold, and we will enter into Mightstone Quarry here, where we got some Warsong marksmen around here, and just a bunch of undead. And of course, Lich King, it is time to fight some undead. Where it was really fun running through the Burn Crusade Classic on a Retribution Paladin, because they are really good against demons, but what they are also really good against are undead. And while there's a lot of demons in the Burning Crusade, there's a lot of non-demons you fight in the Burning Crusade, where in Lich King I feel like there's just undead everywhere. So we're definitely going to be able to capitalize on our like perma crits with our exorcism and the other bonuses we get. So I guess it's time to start fighting. Speaking of which, I'm not buffed up. Yeah, I think I'm probably just gonna level this character like pretty casually to like level 85, but this will probably be like the last stream that I do with this character, where I did a Burning Crusade stream, and I forget what other things I've done on my channel with this character. But this is also going to be my last stream for a few weeks, because I'm going away for a while. I have some videos scheduled to upload that I'm excited to eventually release, but maybe 3 weeks from now I'll stream again with some more World of Warcraft Classic, as I want to continue everything I wanted to do with Cataclysm Classic. Kind of just going down a nostalgia trip. And then of course I have a lot of Guild Wars 2 streams I want to do. Let's come up here. Narubar. Speaking of Guild Wars 2, I feel like we haven't had like a major insectoid enemy other than like the Chalk. But like the Chalk were kind of like just a sub enemy. I guess they were like the main enemies in Tangled Depths. But we haven't had like an insectoid race. We've had like demonic races that are kind of similar with like the Cryptus. That might be an interesting story in a future expansion, maybe in Zelana. There's a lot of insectoid stuff going on with the current The War Within expansion for World of Warcraft. And the last retail expansion I played live was Mr. Pandaria, and I'm honestly kind of interested in playing The War Within. I don't know how much time I'd want to commit to it, but maybe 2 years from now when it's free, I'll play it. But I do want to try Dragonflight since it's free. Maybe my Dragonflight experience will decide whether or not I buy The War Within, because I think I really enjoy like the idea of delves, and I'm really enjoying like the little bit of the story that I've seen, but I haven't like dived deep into story just yet, just in case like I play it. But it seems like really cool, and like the world looks beautiful. It's just like the gameplay of Modern WoW, like for whatever reason I keep trying and I keep failing to enjoy it a lot. I don't know, just something weird for me. Something doesn't click for me. I think the scaling once you hit like level 30 is definitely weird until you hit like whatever the current expansion tier is. Web Lord. I need to focus on getting some munitions because I'm falling behind on that ratio for the quest. Let's come down here. Let's find some supplies down here maybe. There's one. I'm gonna have to dismount. I'm not on my night elf. I think my stomach just gurgled a little bit there. That's awkward. I just pulled a lot of stuff. Fortunately for us, they're all undead. Is that another? Okay, I thought he was coming for me for a second. Let's heal again. Yeah, Retribution Paladin just feels so fun to play in this version of the game. I think that's like one thing that I'm like decently like surprised from like replaying Cataclysm Classic is that the classes feel very similar to like Lich King Classic. Oh, hello. Goodbye. One shot. Or I thought they were going to be like a lot more dramatic, but I think they like dramatically change with Mist of Pandaria. And like looking back to like what people have said about the expansions, like a lot of people consider like Vanilla and the Burning Crusade to be like pretty similar, but then Lich King to be like really different than like those two experiences. And then Cataclysm being kind of similar to Lich King, and then we see Mist of Pandaria kind of stepping further away from like Vanilla. I think that's true. I remember, I think a lot of people consider like Warlords of Draenor's gameplay to be pretty similar to Mist of Pandaria, but then with Legion, it changed it a lot again. And I think BFA was similar, but I also think Shadowlands and Dragonflight are relatively similar, but I don't have a complete understanding of World of Warcraft after Mist of Pandaria, since I didn't play. Not familiar with gameplay evolution expansion to expansion after that. But of course, when I played the Burning Crusade originally, I was like 8, so I had no idea what was going on. I think it's one of those interesting things to like do that I'm doing right now with like replaying so much of like the World of Warcraft expansions of like Mist of Pandaria, Cataclysm, and also Wrath and the Burning Crusade as like an adult now, to just like go down a nostalgia trip. But like I kind of recognize like the different playstyle that I have today compared to like back in the day, based off like my experience doing quests in each like expansion and whatnot. Because like I always loved doing quests, but I am definitely much more of a completionist now than I used to be, where there's like a lot of quest chains that I don't think I like fully completed, and like nowadays I'm like trying to complete all of them and complete like every single quest, which has like led to me like exploring like some new quests that I've like never done before, which is really interesting. Like especially with Cataclysm, like I played so much Lich King and the Burning Crusade that like there's only like a couple quests that like I didn't really recognize doing. But with Cataclysm, I feel like there's a lot. Which I'm excited to explore some Twilight Highlands pretty soon, in like a month, 3 weeks, something like that. Let's turn in this quest. Do some charges. And we are now friendly with the Warsong Offensive. Look at us go. Where I think you can gain Warsong Offensive reputation in like Ashen Vale now in Wrath of Lich King, because I think the Warsong Offensive like returned home to Orgrimmar or whatever after, and there's like barely any forces in Wrath of Lich King. Got all these alliance deserters amongst the swine. I think there's a boss that sometimes spawns here. Should keep an eye out for that. But we need to come down here. We have 4 different sinkholes to blow up. And we have some egg sacs to destroy that we should be destroying along the way. I have to kill some of these invaders. I guess it's fun to be fighting some Nerubians right now, because people are fighting Nerubians in the War Within expansion. But of course the Nerubians are really different. But I feel like going back to like potentially playing like the War Within, I feel like I probably won't. And like as far as like Let's Plays goes, I'm probably gonna be done like with just nostalgia tripping like Wrath of Lich King, or sorry, Cataclysm and Mr. Pandaria, and then like playing Wrath of Lich King content as well, including Burning Crusade stuff. Because like I did my 4 shorts about like the newer versions of like World of Warcraft, and like there's like a lot of cool things in like the expansions, but just doesn't like interest me too much. And I think I kind of like romanticize the idea of playing like a new WoW expansion, and then I think like there's definitely like aspects of it that are cool, but like at the end of the day I feel like I'd just be having a lot more fun doing something else for whatever reason. It's just kind of sad. But I am watching, like I played through Legion and I thought Legion was cool, but I didn't enjoy it like too much. But I'm watching like a full in-depth Let's Play of World of Warcraft Legion right now, which is actually a really cool Let's Play. And it's like This, who hasn't uploaded in 7 years, which is sad. But I'm really enjoying his Legion Let's Play. And it's basically like completing Legion Lore Master and completing like all the class Order Hog quests and whatnot. Where I don't think I'm super interested in watching a full Warlords of Draenor playthrough or a BFA playthrough, definitely not a Shadowlands playthrough, and I'm not really interested in watching a Dragonflight playthrough, but I may watch War Within the playthrough, and maybe Midnight's, and maybe the Last Titan playthroughs as well. I'm like kind of excited for like Midnight's and the War Within, just because it like revisits like certain area. Did I leave too early? Because it revisits like certain areas of World of Warcraft that we've already explored, like how the Last Titan, we will be re-exploring this area we are in right now, potentially. Could be destroyed or something. And it's going to be interesting to see how like War Songhold and like Mightstone Quarry and all the areas around here change in like however many years, 20, 25 years, lore-wise. Which I guess at this point, we're like less than 4 years away from the Last Titan, which is interesting to think about. So much time passes so quickly. Like, it's weird to think we're in Guild Wars 2's 5th expansion, especially after Path of Fire lasted 5 years. But like with the new like release cycle for like Guild Wars 2 expansions, like we're going to be in expansion 10 in no time, unless they push towards Guild Wars 3. I've been thinking a lot about Warcraft 3 recently too. It's been on my mind. Some people have discussed like a potential Warcraft 4 game in relation to new lore introduced in the War Within, and how they may be setting up the next like 5 Guild Wars, or oh my gosh, it's happening. I'm mixing up the games. My biggest fear with like my Let's Plays is I'll be recording like a Guild Wars 2 Let's Play episode, and I'm going to introduce it as a World of Warcraft Let's Play episode, and I don't think that's happened yet, and I should knock on wood. Anyways, but like the War Within has introduced like so much so much lore to like the world of Azeroth that I really need to like dive deep into, because like the little bit that I've read seems really really cool, but it seems like they're really setting up like some massive storylines that will play out like more than 2 expansions from now, which is really interesting to think about. And some people think we might have like a Warcraft 4 that like takes place in like the areas of the world that have been hinted at in the War Within. I wonder if this boss goes on. And I'm excited to see if that's even a potential thought in like Blizzard's head. I doubt it will be. I feel like the likelihood we ever get a Warcraft 4 is unlikely. So we completed the introductory quests for Warsong Hold, which means we have unlocked a wide variety of quests. Andorra. This is for outside. And with Cataclysm, we can actually go straight to Northrend now, where back in the day you had to be, or straight to Dalaran, which is also a fun place to explore given the events of the War Within. But we have friends in Dalaran here. Can accept that. Come over here. Got the Wind Rider Master right here. Tobor with a really cool spear or polearm. Okay, so now we have a wide variety of quests we can do. We have this Ithrix quest we could do down here if you wanted. But we have a lot of quests that will take us to different areas of the world. To Borgrock Outpost, to Tonkali Village. Got the Quadara quest line. But let's go ahead and continue with maybe Garrosh's Landing. So let's take the Magic Carpet Ride, where we need to speak with Yanni here. 30% survival rate. The Plains of Nassam, and we have an illusion of Kel'Thuzad here. Kel'Thuzad being one of the most important members of the Scourge, and the final boss of Naxxramas, Naxxramas is like the main raid of the first tier of the Wrath Lich King expansion, where there's 2 additional raids consisting of a single boss alongside it, where Naxxramas has like 14 bosses or something, one of the biggest raids. What is it? 3 plus 3 plus 4 plus 4 plus 2? 15 bosses? Is that math? I don't know. Into the Mist, Horn of the Ancient Mariner, Greklor, Tank Commander. Speak of Mobu, the mechanic. Tank ain't gonna fix itself. Okay, now we have a bunch of quests here we can do, and we have one more over here we can pick up, except we have to go into the mists here of Garrosh Landing, where there are a lot of... Oh, I learned how to pronounce their name just a couple weeks ago, and I already forgot. I think it's Kadir. Could be completely wrong. Valdia, Kadir, something. I think the V is silent. Let's get some metal plates. Gotta kill a boss. Oh wait, this is an escort. We should do the escort. I wonder how many escort quests they add to World of Warcraft nowadays. Because they're always like the less popular quests. But I feel like they can be done right in like certain ways. And I feel like they're just like a staple of like RPGs. You gotta have an escort quest here or there. Move to the younger, escort you to safety. can try to complete some of our quests. We have to get the pneumatic tank Transjigmereg, which I'll probably do some goblin streams soon, because I want to do the Worgen starting areas and the goblin starting areas. And then I've talked about how there's like 5 old world zones that are like nostalgic to me, 2 which are the western and eastern plaguelands and eastern kingdoms, and then there's 3 in Kalimdor that I want to explore. But this area is kind of cool because it's Garrosh's Landing, so it's where the Warsong Offensive landed on the shores of Northrend here. And then they went up and built Warsong Hold right over there, a little further inland. But now the mists have taken over this area. I wonder how much speculation there was about like the Qadir playing a part in Mist of Pandaria, because there's like this whole Mist of the Qadir. I'm just calling them Qadir. I'm gonna hope that's correct. Or some honor guards. The shoulder pads are moving. I just wanna kill you and loot this. Oh, Mewtwo's here now. Accidentally pulled this Mist Lord. I should heal so I don't die, because dying would be bad. There we go. More and more knockbacks. What is this mastery? Zealotry? Your Crusader Strike generates 3 charges of Holy Popper Strike. Oh, that's right. Super strong metal plates. So I think there's a boss somewhere in there. Oh, the tanks in there, and then I think the horn is in this house, but we'll have to come back for it. They're just burning all the bodies of the Warsong soldiers. I think something potentially weird that I want to do on this character is I want to stay in Northrend past level 80 and just continue doing quests into like the Cataclysm levels while in Northrend. Because I did that with my Andrani Shaman and it was kind of fun, because it's just like an experience that like I always wanted to do. Even though it's like less optimal, like you would level faster if you went to Cataclysm, but I'm just interested because I think you could level like pretty far into Cataclysm by just doing Wrath Lich King stuff. So maybe I'll just like go like zone to zone in like the order you're supposed to via levels, even though you can like skip a lot of quests and a lot of zones because of how fast you can level when you out level zones. And I'm starting on level 70 instead of level 68 on this character too, because I was just doing a lot of Burning Crusade stuff because I was trying to decide if I wanted to do like a lot of quests in Cataclysm, and I ultimately decided I did not want to, partially because of this Terror of Terracar quest where I got to 68 or 67 out of 68, and I missed on 2 quests because I progressed a quest chain without like completing them, so then I like lost out on that. So I think I would have gotten to like 68 if I had done like one of them. But then I've also completed like 10 or 15 additional quests on top of it, and none of them have counted towards the achievement, so I feel like it's just broken. But then I checked on retail WoW and I have the achievement on retail, so I think that goes back to like a video I made a while ago about how you can like never really complete World of Warcraft, or realistically you can like never, where there's only like a few people who got like every single achievement available in the game up to like the end of the Dragonfly patch, and then they currently do not have every single achievement in the game because of the release of the War Within, so they're having to progress all that new stuff, which of course new content fantastic, but if you're like a completionist it can feel like overwhelming at times. So like World of Warcraft is not a good game. It's like a great game for people who enjoy going for achievements and enjoy collecting things, but it's not a good game for people who want to collect or complete every single achievement or item. And that's basically the same with like every MMO out there. But I've been having a lot of fun doing Guild Wars 2 achievements recently. I like gotten back into it. I kind of slowed down with like Soto. I don't know. I just wasn't playing like a lot. Actually today I completed my legendary relic. It was like earlier today. Just randomly. I'm like, I'm gonna finish this now. But I feel bad because like you could have gotten like one legendary rune for 700 gold and then you got the rune and then you got a relic on top of it. But I was too lazy to do it because I was like super in the mood to play like a ton of Guild Wars 2. Like I was still playing like a lot every week, but I wasn't playing like non-stop like I have been with the release of Gen 3 Wilds, just because Gen 3 Wilds is like so fantastic. I've been having so much fun. But if you completed it, or if you got the legendary rune for like 700 gold, you get the rune and then the relic before the update, and then after the update you can still get the rune for 700 gold, but now you have to get the relic for like 2,500, 3,000. I forget the exact cost. Maybe less than that on top of it. But I have the legendary rune now, so I never have to worry about runes again, except for the fact that I want to collect every single one. Because you have to collect them to like unlock them for the legendary, or I meant relic with the last couple times I said runes. You have to like unlock all the legendary or all the normal relics to be able to use them as a legendary relic, I believe. And then you also need to collect all the relics for achievements. Farshire. I'm curious to see what happens after Cataclysm Classic, because there's like a lot of discussion, like speculation about like the future of Classic, where there's been hints at like fresh vanilla servers or fresh vanilla hardcore servers, which will be interesting to see if those rumors are true. But like there's a lot of discussion on like whether or not like Mr. Pandaria will happen, since we had like the Mr. Pandaria remix recently. Let's hop on one of these things. Or if we'll just stay in Cataclysm. But if they're planning on doing like a world overhaul after the Last Titan, going into like the next era of World of Warcraft, it'll be nice to have like Cataclysm Classic just to like preserve like old Eastern kingdoms and old Kalimdor. Let's save some of these soldiers. Do you have a heal? Oh, I think you have to like run back if you're... What's this called? A Demolisher dies. These are really big undead, and I wish we could zoom out a little more. Landmines, meat pounders, meat saw. Oh, this is like a ton of damage. On a 30-second cooldown, I should have waited. Just kill these out laughing. His classic laugh. running out of mana on my Demolisher. Which is kind of just a funny idea. Oh wow, I regenerated really fast because I got out of combat. I need to save some more troops, and I think they'll help us out. But we're just getting constantly attacked here. There we go. Oh. No, we don't. Here comes more. Oh, they're respawning so fast. Let's back up here. It's actually not the worst thing, because I think this quest always takes like a little bit of time to complete. But it seems like we're going really fast right now. Okay, let's come get another one. We can have 3. I only see 1. I think there's supposed to be like 2 on these chairs. Oh wait, we're not. I'm still at 1 out of 3? Wait, I thought I got 2 more. Let's come get you. Oh, there we go. Okay, we have to identify the leader. I wonder who it could be. I have no idea. Okay, it's Kel'Thuzad. You only delay the inevitable. The dread citadel rises in the east as the armies of the dead march from the heart of Icecrown. Let's go ahead and bail. As I completed this quest, the Plains of Nassam. Oh wow, we're at 4% mana. That was a good time to finish a quest. Questy's bug. Questy's been really bad in Cataclysm. I don't think it's really anyone's fault though. Coast of Echoes. I don't think they're chasing us anymore. I did take some damage there, which is weird. But we can return to Garrosh for that. But we have some more quests over here we can do. We can also do the Borgrok outpost quest, which I might do. Here's a Tuskar village that was destroyed. Pauia. We got Boar's Anvil right here. You must be at or near the front of the ship. I just went on a horse. Boar's Anvil is engulfed in Tuskar fire. We also have a boss down here. Let's come fight this boss. And I should pop a seal. Horn of the Ancient Mariner. Oh, we have to be at the thing right here. The Warsong Jetty. Jetties are cool. The helmsman comes for you. Orbis the helmsman and some crewmen. Oh, what is up here? Oh, I saw this like shadow right here and I thought it was like someone like flailing their arms, but it's just the banner. Okay, let's fight you. Walking on water, I see. Have to kill them one by one. Honestly, probably a good thing.
I can't cast that yet.
If Guild Wars 2 keeps up its current expansion rates, I just thought about this, it'll probably exceed World of Warcraft's total amount of expansions at some point, which will be interesting to think about. But it will never exceed like Elder Scrolls Online's, which I guess I call it chapters instead of expansions. Given the fact that Guild Wars 2 and ESO now has the same release cadence. Speaking of ESO, I want to play more of that game. I have like 80 hours or something. I have 74.6 hours. Wow, that was actually pretty close. Oh, I killed Orcus. Look at us go. Okay, we have some more ships to destroy. Boar's Hammer. Killed Boar's Anvil earlier. Also have the Kur Drakar and the Serpent's Maw. Here's the Car. Oh, and the Serpent's Maw is right next to it. I think this is the last quest we have in this area, but we'll get sent down here, which we could do if we wanted.
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready. That's still recharging. I can't cast
Just,
that yet.
there we go. He was like not wanting to take too much damage there. Oh.
That spell isn't ready.
Can we pull you back a little? There we go. I want to fight that other Mist Lord over there. Speaking of not wanting to take damage, but now I got all my procs. Let's come back this way. Will we level up from turning in 2 quests? That's the question. I think we'll be just short. I'm interested to see if they add like choice journeys to Cataclysm Classic, because they did not add it with the Rise of the Zandalari patch, but I could see them doing it with Firelands and with Dragon Soul, whatever the last Hour of Twilight, is that the patch name? Turn these in. Oh, we are not. But like Cataclysm Classic leveling is already like really fast, and I feel like choice journeys will just make it so much faster too. Good for people who want to level fast, but it is kind of weird to just out level zones, since like questing is the thing that I like to do. Here's some reinforcements. I think I'm going to complete this quest chain and like turn in these quests in Warsaw Hold, and then maybe go to Howling Fjord for a little bit and just hang out there, because I think I want to do a lot of quests there off stream, but it might be nice to just do like the introduction. Wish I went there on my Orc Death Knight on the last Lich King stream, but Howling Fjord is always great. Scout Torp's Farm. Do we just run into here? I need keys. I think the keys are from whatever these creatures are called. I forget. Not the aberrations, I guess. Scout Torp's Farm. There we go. Prisoners freed. Necrolords and aberrations. So I guess we do have to fight the aberrations. So let's just fight a bunch of them.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready. I can't cast that yet. It's too far away.
I feel like I've done a lot of talking today. I recorded for like an hour earlier today, and I'm not going to say what I recorded, but I am so excited to finish the video for it. Of course, it won't be uploaded for a while because I was getting ahead on upload since I'm leaving for a bit. Veritas the Flinzer. Bring the Flinzer, the fallen horde. They will be reanimated as soldiers of the Lich King. It's interesting to see we have like the Warsong Slaughterhouse around here, where slaughterhouses are an important structure for like the Scourge in like Warcraft 3, and then here in like World of Warcraft as well. But different meanings, because the Horde, the Warsong, are slaughtering the pigs around here, whereas the Scourge are slaughtering everything. Slaughterhouses were like barracks, right? We'd get like ghouls from them. I forget. I feel like I'll probably do a Warcraft 3 playthrough one day, but probably not for a long time. There's so many Let's Plays I want to do, but not enough time in my life. One day I'll be 90 and I'll release my final Let's Play episode. We're not getting a lot of keys here. and I just have to complain about it. So as I kill you, let's say I'm not getting a lot of keys here. Dot. Okay, I just need another proc here. You absorbed it. Dot. Hey, there's a key. Wait, this is actually working. Okay, Necrolord. I have a complaint that I'm not getting enough key. Okay, it's not working anymore. We should heal. Oh, we're about to level up. Just like 3 more kills or something.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
Do I have a key? I do not. But we only need 2 more prisoners freed, so.
I need to get closer. That's still recharging.
We have the introduction to Kodara over there, and then of course the island of Kodara, which is really cool.
I can't cast that.
I was thinking about doing Group Finder.
That spell
Should I queue for the Nexus? I'll directly queue for it. Because I've done Utgard. Keep.
That's still recharging.
I did it on.
Cast that yet. That's still
I
recharging.
think I did it in retail WoW during my dungeon stream.
That spell isn't.
I was just going through a bunch of Lich King dungeons.
That's still recharging.
Okay, I think we got the slaughterhouse here. Let's kill this Necrolord.
It's too far away.
So it says time in queue less than 1 minute, which means an indefinite queue time. So I'll just hang out for a bit. Oh, there we go, level 71.
I need a target. I need to get closer. That spell isn't ready.
The level 68 creatures are now green level for us. And since it's an odd level, we can go ahead and put in a talent point, which I was just picking like random retribution talents. And I guess we could go into holy or protection next. Maybe we should do the seals one. This seems nice. I think the eternal glory would also be good.
Recharging. I can't cast that.
Not sure about further in. Judgments of the past, maybe.
That spell isn't ready. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready. I can't cast that yet.
Okay, there's our last key, and this is our last swine, so we'll just have to fly to the granary real quick.
Cast that yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
Thank you, friend. Okay, the granary's all the way over here. The farm's like... Right, this is the farm. The granary's even further. Down there. There's the banner for it. I wonder if I'm going to get a dungeon pop. Because Cataclysm is kind of quiet. And it is currently 11 p.m. Pacific time on a Thursday evening for a Wrath of the Lich King dungeon. So, we'll see what happens. Oh, this is a timed quest. I should probably start doing this. Let's come over here. And then Stampede increases the speed and then return in. Delivered as promised. Torp. Great job. Am I going to be in combat? Yes, I am. Okay, that's a little annoying.
I'm out of range. That spell isn't
So I guess we should kill the swines real quick. Unless the swines are like super far away. Then we'll probably get out of combat. Let's kill you. Let's kill this swine too.
That's still recharging. It's too far away. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready. That's still recharging.
Maybe doing a timed quest while we're in a dungeon queue is not a smart idea. But the likelihood that the dungeon queue ever pops tonight is probably small. Or I want to do like a nostalgia trip through Lich King dungeons and raids, so I can save it for that. Okay, this swine is annoying. I'm just gonna run this way. We have 8.5 minutes, so we're definitely on track for completing the quest in time. It's just the swine is following me across the universe. This one may also do the same, but it'll be fine. Let's go out the other direction. Let's find a Kodo to the north. Oh, we're out of combat. Nice. Here's one. Jumping as the Kodo is fun. Is there one over here? There's a kobold skeleton. Or kodo, not kobold. Oh, no way. Oh, no way. No shot. No shot. No shot. No shot. No shot. No. Oh, dude. I might screen people over. Okay, can we turn this in? Okay, quick. Pick that. Enter. Okay, I was stalling. I'm so sorry, team. I'm the leader. I didn't check for that. Let's pop this. Pop this.
See you later.
I'm actually surprised we got into a dungeon.
Have a good one.
Guess there's some people out here.
Hello. See you around.
So I think I got all the quests there. So let's do the Nexus. Which this is like one of the 2 introductory dungeons for Lich King, where it's kind of like the second one where Utgard Keep is a little lower level. I have a Goblin Death Knight hanging out with us. And I have a Silvermoon City Tabard, so we're going to be gaining reputation with Silvermoon City as we do this dungeon. Which, if I come down here to the Horde cities, I'm currently reviewing, so not going to get exalted because I'm just barely into reviewing. But we may level up to level 72. This area is always kind of fun because the creatures in here that you fight, these Alliance Berserkers and whatnot, are Alliance because we're Horde. And if you come in here as an Alliance, you're fighting Horde, of course. There's so many numbers on my screen when I did that. Let's pick this up for the quest. I do like Long Arm of the Law, the talent, to just keep up with groups, even though it's maybe not optimal. It's definitely good out in the open world. We have to get arcane splinters, we have to kill the final boss, and then we have to use an item at a specific spot. So let's go ahead and throw this onto our bar. I'm definitely like pulling aggro, but I don't think it matters too much. I'm just dealing like a lot of like single target damage to like certain enemies, which I guess means I'm dealing damage, which is good. Oh, this boss is fun.
They say about
During the Feast of Winter Veil, she'll have a red Christmas hat on, which is cool. And she drops it too. Or is it green? I think it's red. I think a different boss has a green one and we can get that. But she has like this new image ability, and then she like knocks people around a lot, which I think we might have skipped that mechanic. And I'm just gonna spawn here, and we can finish her off.
now to finish
Now to finish the job. Oh, there's a knock around. And I just got yeeted. We'll see if we get anything good, though. I don't care too much about getting good items, and I should make sure I don't accidentally pull a group. Though, at the end of the day, it is just free DPS. Silence. I think the Warp Splinters quests, or the Arcane Splinters, is always a little stressful for me. And it looks like 2 other people have it. But like, I feel like groups never kill enough for every single person to finish the quest. If that's how it works in Cataclysm. Maybe everyone gets drops now. I remember in Lich King, like not finishing it. The soundtrack in this room is kind of cool. I guess this is a good example of us not fighting undead. We're fighting members of the Blue Dragon fight because of the Nexus War sub-story that's going on in Lich King. Got an exorcism ready to go. I've gotten yelled at for not doing like AoE damage in dungeons like kind of recently, so I feel like I'm obviously nervous to use anything but Divine Storm right now, even though I feel like throwing in a couple of Crusader Strikes is good to build up some holy power. It depends on the situation, how many people are left alive. Chaos beckons. Death Knights are so much fun. I really like them. But we got a Death Knight, a Druid, a Mage, and a Warrior. And we're a Paladin. Everyone's a different class, which is cool. And everyone is almost a different race, except we have 2 Taurens. Okay, so we have to come over here, activate this. There's our quest. I'm glad the Mage is doing it too. So now we just have to kill the final boss, and we have to get the Splinters. But then there's a shortcut here, and I did this as my Night Elf Druid that I'm leveling in Cataclysm kind of recently, and I died right here because I messed up the jump. So let's be there. I think I just like fell right there. Okay. But then I had to like sneak back through, and I missed like this entire section, and I was just looting Splinters as I went, and then I missed like the first like 95% of the boss in this area. Or maybe I missed the whole thing, and then I just ran out with the group once I got there. Oh, I'm taking damage. Let's go ahead and heal ourselves up.
That's still recharging.
Take pressure off of our healer, even though I think we're fine. But I'm done with that.
I can't cast that yet.
Okay, so this one person has 2 arcane splinters, so I have a sneaking suspicion we are not going to complete this quest. But I feel like everyone must get a drop now. Maybe it's always been like that, but we just never kill like 5.
Can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready. That's still recharging.
Oh, I just got 2. Okay, let's see if the other person can loot. Oh, they got 2 as well. Okay.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast
It looks like the goblin's pulling them to help us out, which is nice.
that's still recharging.
What a good tank. Oh, I got 2 more. Let's kill 1 more. We can do it.
I need to get closer.
Oh, they skip. Oh, is there another one down here? I'm gonna pull this guy if the goblin runs back. Is that a bad thing to do?
Cast that yet. That's still recharging.
I just need 1 more.
Spell isn't ready. I can't cast that yet.
I think the goblin's go. Okay, nice, 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 nice. Please drop 1 splinter. I feel like it's guaranteed. We're gonna get 2.
Cast that.
Oh, 6.
Still recharging. That spell isn't ready. I can't cast that.
There we go. I get so excited about completing dungeon quests because I always feel like people will just skip it. We got that Vajir recently where you can skip that one boss, and I kind of wanted to do it, but I didn't want to be an inconvenience to everyone else in the group. So I just took the Elder. Even though they said anyone needed, I didn't want to inconvenience people.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
So all that's left is the final boss. As far as quests go, we have this boss we have to kill first. Ormrock, the Tree Shaper. Yeah, each section has 1 quest. One here in the Hostasis, one here in the Singing Grove, and then one in the Rift, and then one in the Axis of Alignment. I think we're not supposed to stand in the ice spikes.
That spell isn't ready. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
Ooh. Is it bad if I need? I needed. Because it is a major upgrade for me. Oh, that other person needed as well. But they have 1 already. Let's go down here. They have Tundra Podrons. Yeah, it's like barely an upgrade for them, but it was a massive upgrade for me, so I don't feel too bad about that.
I can't cast that yet.
I think I needed before they did. Oh yeah, they needed last. They were the last vote. Oh, another crystalline protector. We're just overkilling this quest. Don't mind if I do. We can try to save some holy power for the final boss. We're frozen. You can use the exorcism against this as your warder, except I think we're gonna run past. Lost the proc, but I still have holy power. This room is really cool. Yeah, I got that holy power back. And an exorcism.
I need to get closer. I can't cast that yet.
Why? There's no truth in it.
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
I should have used zealotry and then started blasting away with my Crusader strikes.
That's still recharging.
I can do it now. Get some bonus damage in at the end here. Oh, okay. The Nexus complete. Greed. I got a monstrous egg. Oh, from the Darkmoon Fair. Let's come turn in these quests. And then let's go back to our regularly scheduled open road questing. Where this is pretty good.
See you later.
Let's get that.
Hello. See you around.
This is the item that the one person had, but
Have a
not
good
as
one.
good.
How are you?
Postponing
See you
the
later.
inevitable. Definitely an upgrade. Though I do like the name of Sunstrider's Gauntlets. And then with the War Master, Prisoner of War. I think this is an upgrade. It looks cool.
Have a good one.
So we're starting to look like Wrath Lich King leveling murder hobos. Equip that. There we go. Let's leave this. Almost level 72. But that was a Nexus, which is really fun. That's cool than Utgard Keep. Okay, oh, I guess that was the last quest with Farmer Torp. So let's come speak with the Deathstalker over here. Bane Midden of Veridus the Flinzer. And we have Shadowstalker Getry here. Complete this. And let's help fight. This is at Athasel, the start of the end of the road, and you're here to see it off. Let's go. And we look really cool now with our new boots, and our new shoulders, and our new cape. Are these new oh yeah, new gloves as well. You just need to get some new pants. Or actually we do have new pants, and we have a new chest. You just need a new helmet and a new sword. Is this it? Is this all the mighty horde could muster? Pathetic. Shadow prison stunned. Inkalaw Necrolord is here to kill us, take us prisoner, turn us into undead. I've never understood your type, the hero. Why won't you just let go? Why do you fight the inevitable? The Lich King cannot be stopped. Accept it. This world is coming to an end. Let it burn. Take him away and prepare him for reanimation. High Overlord Sorrowfang yells, I'll rip your shriveled heart out with my bare hands before any harm comes to Athasel, Necromancer. What's this now? You were never alone, Athasel. This world that you seek to destroy is our home. We will fight you with every fiber of our being until we are nothing more than dust and debris. We will fight until the end. Then you are a fool. A fool who is about to end you, Necrolord. There will be nothing left of you for the Lich King to reanimate. You, a lone oak, against me and Rye. I'm not gonna yell Rise right now. But do I oh, I should have used hand of protection. Do this. Oh, why did I do this to myself? Heal. Okay, we're dead. I just AoE'd them and pulled all of the aggro. But I think if you sit right here, we'll get credit for the quest. So let's let them kill. It is the end of our world. But we have a Retcon and Shadowlands to be a Kieran or whatever that can revive us. I'm not sure where the graveyard is actually. He's almost dead. I think we'll get credit. If you don't, I need to remember, don't attack, because I'm going to pull all of their aggro. They did so much damage at the beginning, now they're going like really slow. There we go. I can't believe it. Sorrowfang, I am honored to have fought alongside you, sir. You should return to Warsong Code now, friend. Hellscream will surely want to hear what just happened here of Sorrowfang. You will make no mention of me, either of you. Shadowstalker gets your nods and says, farewell. Oh, do I not have a wyvern when I'm dead? I guess you unlock it at like level 77. Or maybe it's only in Sholazar, Storm Peaks, and Ice Crown that you get the wyvern. Or Griffin if you were in Alliance. So you can fly around while you're dead to get to areas that you flew to. Okay, so we've completed these 2 quest chains. So let's go back to Warsong Hold. And since I completed the Nexus, I might go ahead and head over to Howling Fjord and we could do the introduction to that zone. Or if I check Group Finder, we could do Burning Crusade Heroics if you wanted. Which if I queued, no timer for that. But we could do Utgard Keep or the Nexus. So let's get to 72 and see what unlocks. Here's Garrosh, 2 quests to turn into you. I'll just pick that. We're now friendly with the Horde Expedition. Is this an upgrade? Let's call it an upgrade. Okay. Nork. Blood Frenzy's charge. Speak with him. We can see if this boss is here down here. He is not. But we have a bunch of quests we can do here if we wanted. But I think I'm going to leave them for now. And that is basically the introduction to Borean Tundra. And I've explored, flew past, and took a look at all these different areas around here where I might meander around here in the future at some point. But let's go ahead and return to Orgrimmar. The statue is really cool of this orc right there. Speak with you, take this up into Durotar. And let's go to... Oh. He just teleported me to where the Zeppelin Tower used to be. Up in the air too, so I might have fallen if I wasn't on my wyvern. That's kind of funny actually. Let's fly into Orgrimmar. And let's go ahead and take the Zeppelin to the Undercity so then we can go to Howling Fjord. I could have flown across Northrend, but I feel like it would be faster to just do this. Almost level 72. Almost gained 2 levels this stream. Maybe I'll gain 3 by the end of the stream. That'd be pretty cool. If I type /played, let's see, I'm 26 minutes into this level and I've already almost leveled up again. 1 day, 19 hours played total on this character. So definitely making some progress. Where is this up to now? Should have just departed from the Undercity. There's a lot of action going on right now with the Borean Tundra Zeppelin leaving. And then we have this Gromgo Zeppelin coming in. Now we have the Undercity Zeppelin coming in. Good thing we didn't have to wait too long. We're just missing the Thunderbluff Zeppelin, which the Thunderbluff Zeppelin doesn't teleport like across to another continent. It literally flies from Durotar over the Barrens and into Mogor. So it's actually kind of a lengthy Zeppelin ride. But good for lower level characters trying to get from one zone to the other. I guess I should do the classic while we're on the Zeppelin. Let's come downstairs. Can hang out here on the back here and whatnot as they're all in panic. But if we come into here, we have the Snack-O-Matic where we can buy some food and water. Shiny red apples. But we have the Vindotron Deluxe where you can buy some supplies and you can repair your armor. And to either of these, we can sell some stuff. So let's go through some of the items we have here. Should throw that there. This is probably just cool in name only. Maybe I'll hold on to it for a moment. Gory snout. This better. I'll throw you. Where's right there? Sell all of this. Make some money. The Zeppelin's flying. We have not collected this appearance. Go ahead and just equip it for a second, just to unlock the appearance. Jade Warrior Pauldrons. What are these? They're from somewhere in Athens. Got these adventuring supplies with a variety of items. Those were added with Lich King Classic. They aren't in the original World of Warcraft Lich King. There's Blade Fist Bay. And then as we arrive at the Undercity, we can go ahead and just teleport to Howling Fjord. I think it's that time of the night. Let's put the blanket on my shoulders. It's time to be cozy. And if you come over here, I don't see the Zeppelin nearby, but we can go ahead and take the Zeppelin to Vengeance Landing in the Howling Fjord. And I flew through here on my Orc Death Knight and took a look at it, but let's go ahead and just quest for a little bit. Probably won't play for too much longer. The Zeppelin's right there. But here we are in Vengeance Landing in Howling Fjord. Such a cool area of the world. Howling Fjord is one of my favorite zones in all of World of Warcraft, I think. But the Bat Hand there. Wish we could have just flown here. We can also fly to Delaran. And while there's a lot of like orcs, trolls, taurens, and goblins up at Warsong Hold, here in Vengeance Landing is a lot of undead. And we'll find a lot of undead all around the Howling Fjord. I know undead quests are like pretty popular, but I'm just not a big fan of like undead questing. Except like Terrace-Fall into Silverpine into Hellsbrad. I think like the experience and the vibes are really cool, and like the vibes of Howling Fjord are really cool, but like some of the quest lines I just don't enjoy too much, like story wise. Mechanics wise, gameplay wise, looks wise, pretty great. Why am I going here? But story wise, not my favorite. Let's burn some Alliance corpses. Let's rebuff ourselves. So plague hounds fed. Do we feed them on crow meat? Okay. And then we need to find some intact plague containers on the ship. So here's a crow. Guess we just have to kill like 5. May end up killing a couple wargs if they wander too close. Oh wait. Oh, we need to collect the meat and then we give the meat. Okay, let's just collect the meat before, and I'll give them all at one time.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready.
2 more pieces. Plus more troops to burn. Burning both the Horde and the Alliance, because at the end of the day, we don't want the Lich King to raise anybody, so we have more undead we have to fight.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. I'm out of range.
Just try to pull that other crow.
It's too far away. That spell isn't ready. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready.
This work's getting close. Burn this body. Now let's feed
Recharging.
5 times. I have like a 2-second cooldown. 1 more. Okay, 2 more bodies, and then let's go grab the plate containers. Score to settle. Can do Utgard Keep if you wanted. Blood Prince of the Sand Lane. 1 more corpse. There's one over here, kind of close to the warg. Oh, the wargs are wandering away a little. And it is wandering closer. Okay, let's grab those plague containers. We also have Apothecary Haynes, Trail of Fire. Another escort quest. Here's the ship. Are there Alliance on it? Oh, there's pirates on it. Let's fight some of these North Fleet salvagers.
That's still recharging. I need to target something first.
Unless the North Fleet is an Alliance thing. But I think it's pirates.
That's still recharging.
Maybe it is Alliance.
Cast that yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
It's always fun to see how they implement like additions to like the Alliance and Horde from previous expansions into like future expansions. Because like with the Burning Crusade we see like the Blood Elves and Draenei, so obviously we need to see a bunch of Blood Elves and Draenei and like Wrath of Lich King.
I can't cast that.
And we see some Draenei here that we're fighting.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
So there's all of these quests complete. Go ahead and turn them in. Just checking something on my phone. I was wondering about dungeons. So I completed the Nexus. We'll see what dungeons I unlock as I level up to 72. I think we'll unlock one of the Nerubian dungeons, which will be interesting. War is hell.
What now?
The new plague. Okay, we have 3 new quests we can do. So let's go ahead and go over here. Fishing trainer with a little umbrella right here. And leveled up to level 72, but we don't have a new talent point. Oops, there we go. And then group finder. Okay, we've unlocked Ankahet, the Old Kingdom, and Azure Nerub, which I don't think I've done either of these yet. So maybe I'll queue for both of them. Do I want to do that? Or there's one quest actually. Can do that in the future in my nostalgia stream. I'll think about it for a few.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
Oh, it's getting late. Some tide crawlers. Need to get 3 giant toxin glands.
I need to get closer. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
If you look at the Horde side for quest in Northrend, 130 in Dragonblight, 105 in Howling Fjord, 75 in Sholazar, which is pretty neutral, 75 in Grizzly Hills, 150 in Borean Tundra, which is a lot, 100 in Zodrak, 100 in Storm Peaks, 140 in Ice Crown. To complete the achievements. Of course there's more quests than just that, but it's like in Cataclysm and Wrath of Lich King, and into future expansions as well. I think you just complete like a certain number of quests in the zone, and like it's like basically most of the quests, but like there's like some leeway, so you can like skip some quests, or if like some quests are broken, or if you miss like some quests that you can't do if you do like another thing and like you skip over it on accident or whatever. Give some leeway.
I need to get closer.
But in the modern version of the game, it's kind of like the main quests and like different storylines around the zone, and then as long as you complete like the main quests and you complete all the main quests, you get the achievements. And then there's like various side quests you could do but you don't have to do for the War Master achievements.
Still recharging. That spell
So I think it's like technically easier and faster to complete the achievements in like the modern version of World of Warcraft, and definitely significantly less annoying because of like the variety of issues with like certain quests being like broken and like the achievement itself being broken and whatnot. But on the other hand, you miss out on doing a lot of the side quests. So Winter Scorn Scouts. This is a really cool cave. It's just all this very cool stuff in here.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
Sniff out the enemy. Bring the map back. And then we need one more toxic gland. So let's fight some more tide crawlers. Somewhere level 72. I hope we get a new helmet soon. We have our Burning Crusade helmet and our Burning Crusade sword with all of our Lich King gear right now.
I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
There's the gland. Let's turn in these two quests. Oh, I can see the end of my wrist experience bar. Life Center. Okay, we can burn the Alliance. What is North Fleet Alliance? Okay. Let's turn in this. And then we can progress further into the zone. Let's go ahead and get these battle reports first. Deathstalker Razio. We have another one further in here. We're just fighting North Fleet sailors. They have some sort of blockade up. And we're firing in on them. And we should have Lyanna. Oh, hello. We chat with you. Get your report. Let's go turn this in. Vengeance Landing. It is a cool name. Okay, so now we have two different things where you have to fly around, I think. So let's go and intercept the Alliance first. And I need to drop these plague vials on them, which I don't really want to do, but I guess let's just complete the quest. So we can infect the reservists. Oh, all the way down there. If you look at the quest, test at sea. Just testing the plague. And of course this eventually leads to the events of the Wrathgate.
It's not ready yet.
Just turn all the Alliance into undead. Or kill them, blow them up, whatever. Something horrible.
I can't use that item yet.
Finish that. Now we just have to wait to go back. But I just love how Howling Fjord looks. It's just so beautiful. I love all the ships out here too. There you have the massive elevator there. I think right over there I had one of the GeoGuessr spots from my World of Warcraft. I think it was the modern version of World of Warcraft, not the vanilla version. I was right there at the base of that ramp up to the elevator there. But Wrath, Lich King, and Northrend are just a great expansion and a great continent to explore. And I'm excited to continue leveling here off stream. Test at sea. New Agamand. So we can go to New Agamand. And we have this other quest we can do. So let's fly here. We're now friendly with the Hand of Vengeance. So friendly with the Hand of Vengeance, friendly with the Warsong Offensive, friendly with the Horde Expedition. Still neutral with the Sun Reavers, who are the forces of Archmage Aethys, Sun Reaver, and Delaran. And then we have the Taka, who are like Tauren. Captain Harker. Let's kill some Marines. I'm like doing AoE damage through the ship, and I'm pulling enemies inside the ship just as I deal damage, and I'm pulling a lot of enemies and I'm taking a lot of damage. Go ahead, heal there. Looks like we're doing okay. Wow, that's so far. Dealing damage to the Marine down there. I should try to heal up again soon. There we go, flash of light. Just need 5 more. I'll work my way down here. This Forsaken Deckhand is dead. Lost his fight to this dwarf. They're all dwarves down here. Kick Lee's Alliance mongrels off our ships. I do think the Alliance quests in Holland Fjord and in Boring Tundra and in Dragonblight and in Grizzly Hills are just cooler. I kind of forget how the Worgen quest line for the Horde goes in Grizzly Hills, because I think you meet up with what's her face, with her little sister at some point. Like as a Horde, or as an Alliance, you meet up with like Envoy Ducal or whatever his name is. And that's how you discover that the trappers are Worgen.
Watch your back. Embrace the shadow.
Let's mark these cannons. There's this escort quest I could do, but I might just ignore it for now. Okay. Mark this. Guess maybe I should have killed Marksman first. Let's mount up before. Okay. That's exactly what I did not want to have happen. I was so close to being mounted up to. Okay. Let's kill these 3. Let's use this proc for a heal and then deal some damage here. Very nice. And I got attacked again, of course. Oh, don't attack me. Finish you off. There we go. Okay, let's go get the other cannon and let's kill whatever's around the cannon before we throw down the flare so we can escape. So, hello, marksman. We can say goodbye to you, and then let's flare this cannon and fly away. Sergeant Lork yells rum. Okay, and let's go this way. Here's Stark Ranger Lyanna. Guide our sights. So we could go in here and kill them. We could do the escort. I kind of want to go to bed. So let's just come in here. We have Sergeant Lorik right here. Then up here we got Captain Oster. It's kind of fun to have a quest fighting alliance. But the alliance outposts in this map are so cool. The horde ones are okay. Guess we could do this escort since we're here. We have to get like all the way back to the entrance of this area. Begin away. And we had the Mutu the Younger escort in Boring Tundra that we did. So we're just doing, oh come on, 2 escorts this episode, or stream rather. Kill the medic. Okay, you're standing in fire, which I don't think you're going to take damage from that. But you just ran this way to kill these medics. Okay. Shall we continue our meander through this massive alliance post? Continue our meander. Yes, let us leave, but not before we leave our alliance host. Something to remember us by. They have limited supplies in this camp. It would be a real shame if something were to happen to Vrum. Is that fire? I guess so. The dwarf is yelling fire, which is a funny coincidence because Apothecary Haynes has fire. I'm going to guess he's going to burn these supplies. He has such a long cooldown before he continues walking after he attacks something. Yes, watch it burn. Okay, let's continue. Let's go this way. This way. I should not have done this experiment. I want to complete it. I just feel like I should have done it another time. Should I just get a head start? Since you're going to take forever before you start walking again. Okay, since you're going to be here for like 20 seconds, let's come over here, fight this soldier. I keep getting exorcism proc after exorcism proc after exorcism proc, and I am not complaining. Oh, did you just... How far did you run to attack this guy? Oh, okay, that's actually nice. Let's come over here and fight this medic. I'm going to assume you're going to come this way.
That spell isn't ready. I can't cast that yet.
Let's see. Is this enough of a clearing for you? You have to get back to the Dark Ranger.
I need to get closer.
They are providing us cover fire.
I can't cast that yet. That spell
Wow.
isn't ready.
There's so many people here fighting.
Recharging. That spell isn't ready.
Oh, don't go this way.
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready.
Let's try the sailing.
Recharging. I can't cast that.
Okay, where's our friend? Don't shoot. Apothecary coming through. Landing the killing blow.
What brings you here?
And then, do we get our upgrade? That's not good. I guess this is kind of better. Not exactly what I wanted. But we can report to Ansem. So I guess we got our weapon upgrade there. Still need a helmet upgrade, but alas. Let's come turn this in. Then we have another quest over here. Trail of Fire. And there, oh, there's Winter Scorn walking in. Oh, Prince Kelseth the Sand Lane. What fool dares to enter Her Majesty's dominion unannounced? But it is you who intrudes on our master's territory. He could wipe you out in an instant for that transgression alone. Arthas does not have much love or patience for his escaped slaves, but he has learned of your victory over Stormwind's North Fleet and thinks you have potential to see reason and abandon Sylvanas' childish rebellion. Arthas is prepared to offer you power beyond your imagination. The puny army you lead here would pale in comparisons to the phalanxes at your command if you return to the Scourge's embrace. Behold the Raikul, a race that has perfected war and destruction to the point of an art form. Already they've cast their lot with the Lich King. Their dwellings surround you, and their numbers are easily 5 times yours. The choice is yours, Ansem. Return to the Lich King's army and fight alongside them, or remain loyal to your so-called queen and suffer their wrath as they drive you from their homelands. Is that all you've come to say? Send these scumbags back to hell. Fire at will. Such a futile gesture. He saved his own life, but the Winter Scorn guards died there. Listen to your men's dying breaths as I drink in their souls. This will not be the last you hear me. I will return to spit on your corpse after Utgard's armies have descended upon you. He just killed like an entire group of undead. It's kind of impressive. But I'll take a moment to fly around. And then I think I'm going to log out soon. But I want to go to 3 places real quick. But having completed the introductory area for Howling Fjord is great. So if you look at our quests, it's 14 quests completed there. But as we come up here, we have this camp where we can go help Camp Winterhoof. And then we have Sergeant Gorth. Oh. I'm done. Okay. Turn this in. And then we could do these quests, but I'm going to fly down to New Agamand really quickly and then Camp Winterhoof. So probably off stream, I'll just come and do a bunch of quests. And off stream on this character, I'll probably just level it up to level 85 and then call it good. send all the gold I earned to my main character. Probably won't play too much after reaching max level. That tends to be the end of my journey on a lot of WoW characters anyways. I keep like one main character and then just level a bunch of bots just to have fun leveling. Though I am kind of tired of Cataclysm leveling. Even though I haven't gotten to like level 85 yet, I'm kind of tired of the Cataclysm zones. But I do have 2 level 84s that I've been leveling on stream, and after I'm gone for a few weeks, I shall return and probably level them both to 85, and level this one to 85. I don't know how many more 85s I'll get in Cataclysm. If they do Joyous Journeys, I might try to push for like another one. Maybe the Worgen Rogue I was playing. I got to level 50 on that character and kind of just caught it good. Here's New Agamand. Turn in this quest. We have a bunch of quests around here we can do, but I might just leave it for now. But I really like the name of this town of New Agamand because it's named after the Agamand Mills and Terrasfall Glades. The Agamand family, who are a big farming family in that area of the world. But let's fly up here to Camp Winterhoof. But yeah, the Undead towns are just kind of weird, I guess. I'm not a big fan of the architecture, and I'm not a big fan of the Plague storyline. It's like one of my least favorite storylines in World of Warcraft, I think, is the whole Plague thing. And like, I do enjoy like the progression from like Terrasfall Glades into Silverpine Forest and Hillsbrad Foothills, but it's, and like that entire like progression kind of revolves around the Plague, but I think I just like everything else about those zones except that questline. Got a massive storm giant down there, which could really ruin your day if you ever get attacked by it. Kind of similar to the Phil Reaver and Hellfire Peninsula, just a very high level giant enemy that wanders around the map and could potentially catch you off guard. But since we're on a Wyvern, we don't have to worry too much about that. I love this area over here with these mountains, snowy mountains, and it transitions into the Grizzly Hills. All these lakes and rivers and the very cool buildings, and Utgard Pinnacle over there, and all the trees. This is a cool area. The road, whatever this stone area is, with the trapped animal in the center. Let's fly past Camp Winter for a second and just follow along this road, because it's really cool. It leads into like Grizzly Hills, and it connects right here. And it goes to the Alliance town that's over there, and then we see an offshoot that goes like up this mountain. You can go up to like towards the top, but then you can continue this way. There's an old WoW Machinima series that I loved, and I was watching it like a year ago. What's it called? The Adventure of the Lazy Quest? I don't know. Oh my gosh, why can I not remember the adventure? It's like one of my favorite WoW series. I think I remember the channel name. Oh, Chronicle of the Annoying Quest. That's what it's called. But I just remember like one of the final episodes is like right here in like Hallingfjord or something. Grumbald, One Eye. And we got some Furbolgs. Grizzly Hills, Grizzly Hill music. Just incredible. But Hallingfjord is also incredible. Northrend is just an incredible continent, and I really hope we get a permanent Wrath Lich King server at some point. Because I just love leveling in the old world, and then leveling through Outland, and then leveling through Northrend. It's just so much fun. But Camp Winterhoof is fun because of the Tonka. Let's see. They're a Grippetoran that lives here in the northern reaches of Azeroth up here in Northrend, where you have like the Yongo, the Tauren, and the High Mountain Tauren, which are similar to the Tauren, and then the Taka, which are all like a similar race, but they just spread out to different areas of the world. And then Kalimdor was sundered 10,000 years ago, so they were just separated. And we have a bunch of quests around here that we can do as well. And we have a Flight Master, but I think I'm going to go ahead and call my adventures in Azeroth good here. Where I had so much fun playing through some more Lich King with you all on stream, and I'm excited to continue my adventures off stream. But that's going to be off stream, where I think this is probably the last time that I'll have this character played on a stream. Maybe, maybe not, will appear in the background of some video in the future. But I look so cool, with the exception of the helmet, which looks really cool, but like just compared to like the Northrend stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call good, and I hope y'all are taking good care of yourselves, and I'll see y'all next time. Have a good night.